From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, this is Hannah Mordeau, and this is your News 8 Daily for Thursday, August 13th. We're in another Storm Track 8 weather alert day. We have dense fog out there this morning. More rain and flooding potentials today, along with storms. We've had severe flooding already across the state, mostly in eastern Indiana, with more rain on the way. At least 32 school districts are closed or delayed already today in eastern Indiana, really. Here's Marcus Bailey with where we're at and what you need to know.
Historic flooding. I mean, we were, almost up to a foot in some spots of rain in a not even a 24-hour span. So just an immense amount of rainfall. And so I want to highlight all the alerts. And it is going to be another active day, unfortunately. All of the green counties you see, these are actual flood warnings. Now, these are not flash flood warnings because we don't have ongoing new flooding going on. It's just what happened during the day yesterday, and obviously going to take some time for those waters to recede. We also have some new flood warnings here in southwestern Indiana because of these storms that are south and west, down around the Bedford area. Those are moving south and east, kind of rolling over the same areas. All right, but look at the numbers. Now, this dates back to Sunday, but the bulk of this happened in the last 36 hours. Eastern Indiana, obviously the big story that we'll be talking about all day. From Muncie to Newcastle, Richmond, Winchester, all around anywhere between 9 to 12 inches of rainfall. And so that's why we have all the flooding, even around Greensburg, down around 9 inches. We got more storms on the forecast today. It's a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Again, wind and maybe a quick spin up of a tornado, but flooding is the greatest concern. We also have dense fog advisories for central Indiana, east central Indiana as well. Until 9 o'clock, we've had some pretty dense fog starting to form across much of the central portions of the state. All good out of the track right now. 68, winds are out of the east at 5, dew point into the mid 60s. Storm Track 8 Futurecast. Now, if there's any good news, I do think a lot of the daytime hours are dry. All right, Futurecast advertising through midday, we're quiet. But like the last few days, afternoon and evening, we'll watch another complex racing out of Illinois and arriving into central Indiana, hitting some of these same areas pretty hard later tonight through tomorrow morning.
Your day moves fast. Your news should too. That's why there's a new and improved Wish TV app, bringing you more local news, breaking alerts, live streaming, weather forecast, radar, and Indiana sports, all in one place. Customize your news feed to see the stories that matter most to you and get the information you need when you need it. Download the new and improved Wish TV app today on iOS or Android and take News 8 with you everywhere.
Thousands of people across the state are waking up in the dark for a second day in a row due to severe weather this week. Most of the outages are in northwestern Indiana. According to PowerOutages.us, the Northern Indiana Public Service Company is reporting just under 255,000 outages. That's as of 4:15 this morning. Duke Energy has more than 2,300 customers in the dark, and AES Indiana is reporting nearly 800 without power. 3 counties are now under a travel warning, and several others are under watches. The warnings are in Henry, Wayne, and Fayette counties. That means only emergency travel is allowed. Randolph, Delaware, and LaPorte are all under travel watches. That means only essential travel is allowed. 12 other counties throughout Indiana are under a travel advisory. That means you may be restricted where you can drive in some areas. Some of the worst flooding is in Wayne County, where people had to be rescued from high water. The situation is especially bad in Cambridge City. News 8's Dante Stanton spoke with one woman who had to rely on a boat to get out of her home safely.
The water was so high on the Main Street Bridge near Plum Street that the water was actually touching the bottom of the bridge, and that was before the second round of storms. Now, with all the flooding that we have on the edge of downtown and all the way into downtown with flooded cars and more, EMA tells me they don't have an exact figure, but they know that they've made at least a few dozen water rescues.
My fiance called me and told me that I needed to start packing a bag and to get ready to get out of the house. And when I looked out the window, I saw my fence floating past my window.
Carly Fry tells us the floodwaters came on like a hurricane. Homes, cars, businesses washed away in a matter of hours. What's worse, this was supposed to be a special day.
We have 3 kids. My daughter is about to be 1 in 10 days. I have a 6-year-old and I have a 3-year-old. It was supposed to be their first day of school.
Fry and her 3 children were one of the many groups stranded just off Main Street in Cambridge City and had to be rescued by boat.
They got a little scared when they saw the water coming through the vents of the floor and seeping in through the doors and stuff. They got really scared, but we got them out. We were rescued by a boat. The boat drove right up to our front door, pulled us out.
The Gregory family also had to be rescued. Their basement was already washed away by the time they reached the boats.
Basement was, it was flooding pretty good. And we just had it waterproofed a couple years ago, and it's like overflowing. It can't handle the flood. I thought we were, the hard part was done, but then all of a sudden you look over and it's, we didn't even realize it was going to be like this at all.
Vandalia Street near downtown lost to the floods as well. Some homes no longer visible, buried beneath the water.
Everybody's house back here is completely submerged. We actually rescued some lady across the street. Her house, this is her car right here underwater. It has never been this bad. I've lived here since 2009 and I've never seen it get this bad.
The Fry family was also forced to leave their dogs behind on the 2nd floor of their home. At this time, they still do not know whether or not rescue crews will be able to get out there and save them. Reporting in Cambridge City, Dante Stanton for Wish TV and WishTV.com.
All westbound lanes of I-70 in Wayne County are closed near Centerville Road. You can see actually some really intense pictures from NDOT at WishTV.com. They show how the road has buckled and just washed away because of the severe flooding. Now, heavy flooding is causing dangerous conditions in Henry County, too. Officials there are urging people not to travel. News 8's Justin Razavi has more on the damage.
Henry County emergency management officials have issued a red level travel warning, explicitly asking people not to travel on roads like this throughout the area that are flooded.
We've had to make multiple water rescues of individuals attempting to drive through flooded roadways, stalling out and permanently damaging a lot of their vehicles.
Travel very difficult in Henry County on Wednesday. Driving through the area, our crew saw more roads with standing water than we could count, and we had to make several detours due to impassable roads. At East Dublin Pike near New Lisbon, portions of the road were completely covered in several inches of water, while at nearby South County Road 450 East, part of the road collapsed while nearby crops were waterlogged. And a section of Riley Road in Newcastle collapsed, exposing a deep well of water under the street. At one point, we saw a car halfway submerged in the water, an act of cautionary tale for anyone attempting to traverse these roads.
Stay inside. There's no reason to be outside right now. You don't need to go shopping. You don't need to get out. To hunker down, stay in.
Newcastle police telling me that if floodwaters enter your home to seek higher ground, if you're not able to seek higher ground, you can call police to help you evacuate. I'm Justin Razavi for Wish TV and WishTV.com.
Officials have evacuated the White River campground in Cicero after the water rose to 10 feet. They say that the water could rise to 20 feet by tomorrow. Hamilton County cleared 100 campsites as a precaution. Gates are now closed. Flooding has even caused the river to break through some of the concrete barriers. The Hamilton County Director of Parks and Recreation says the volume of water in the White River is highly dangerous and that people should avoid it and not go into the water. In Muncie, more flooding forced families to evacuate their homes. A lot of people there are still without power and are dealing with water in their homes. We talked to one family who says they have never dealt with so much flooding for the 26 years they've been there.
Been watching our neighbors get rescued in boats, so that's a little scary, and it's still raining and the water's still rising, so we're just watching it. It's as bad as it's ever been.
Yes, for sure.
As far as it's come up, it's flooded before, but this is as far as it's come up.
The family also says they do not have power and had to get a generator to pump water out of their basement. Your statewide news network covers Lake County, where there's a ton of damage after the past 2 days of relentless storms and rain. Uprooted trees falling on houses and cars. After visiting Hammond, Governor Mike Braun says he expects to declare a statewide emergency. He also has National Guard on standby and is asking people to help where you can.
Stay communicative. Tell your local authorities what needs to be done. The state will be there to back it up.
Crews are still assessing the damage in northwestern Indiana. The mayor of Hammond says it could take until the end of the week for power to be restored. And in Gary, the mayor has declared a local disaster emergency. The mayor says there were tornadoes, strong winds, heavy rainfall throughout the city. that severe weather caused widespread damage, including downed trees, power lines, flooding, property damage, power outages. Mayor says early assessments show significant damage to homes, garages, schools, and many other buildings. Officials say there are several buildings that are missing roofs and structures that are damaged beyond repair. City says that people should be cautious in areas that have been affected by the storm. State Department of Homeland Security says you should also report damage in northwestern parts of the state to Indiana 211. Humane Indiana Wildlife says they received more than 40 animals in under an hour of the storms rolling in yesterday. They posted online saying most of the animals are very young and were displaced by the storms and flooding. They also took in a mature bald eagle. If you want to help the Humane Indiana Wildlife, they say their biggest need right now are 5-gallon jugs of water and gas. Happening today at the Indiana State Fair, gates will open after yesterday's severe weather shut things down. State Fair officials say the rain has left the building, and today is Indianapolis Indians Family Day. You can claim your $9 voucher online and show it at the ticket booth when you get in and go to the fair. Rapper Busta Rhymes will take the Hoosier Lottery free stage tonight. The concert starts at 7:30. The Chicago Bears are expected to make an announcement today, which could include an update on a new stadium location. That's according to the mayor of Hammond, who spoke to reporters yesterday while touring that storm damage with the governor. Governor Mike Braun says state officials are staying in regular contact with the Chicago Bears as the team considers a new stadium in Hammond. Bears first publicly expressed interest in Hammond and the site in February. Then in June, the team's board of directors voted to move forward with the stadium development project. Braun says he is confident the Bears will ultimately choose the Hoosier State.
When we get this across the finish line, we're in the due diligence stage. It's going to be one of the biggest things that's ever occurred to our state, not to mention the region. So we're doing everything you need to do to make sure we get it done. And a lot of it, somewhat of the urgency is off because they were wondering who was going to listen to them, where it was going to be, and we've done that pretty quickly. Made it easy, so it'll be a few more months. They're looking at additional acreage, which I think they might come up with, but we're in contact with them at least twice weekly, and the mayor probably is as well.
Indiana's proposal would provide $1 billion in taxpayer money, while the Bears would cover the remaining $2 billion. Colts kick off tonight in their first preseason game. It's in Foxborough against the Patriots at 7:30. Sports director Anthony Calhoun is on the road with the team and has more from Boston.
Well, hey, thanks a lot. We're here in Boston as we get ready for the Colts against the Patriots coming up on Thursday night. Head coach for the Colts, Shane Steichen, he did give the players an off day on Wednesday, so that was good news for the team. We told you yesterday that the Colts will not have their starting quarterback, Daniel Jones. They're going to rest him up throughout the entire preseason, so Anthony Richardson will get the start at quarterback. Riley Leonard will start preseason game number 2 against the Falcons when the Colts play host to Atlanta coming up next week. Now, on Tuesday, they had that joint practice session with the Patriots, and there was one guy who truly stole the show, and we're talking about the tight end, Tyler Warren. Today, we go one-on-one with the Colts tight end, and he told me he's hoping to deliver big time for the Horseshoe in 2026. Tyler Warren is ready to pick up exactly where he left off in his rookie season, doing big things for the Colts. Warren had one of the best rookie seasons for a tight end in Colts history. 76 catches, over 800 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Now year 2. Well, what do you hope to bring different from what we saw last year to contribute to this team?
Yeah, I think just expanding the role in the ways I can and adding on to what I did, within the roles last year. And I think being in my second year in the same offense is a big help to that, not having to, learn new stuff every week we're installing. It's more of a review. So that's been big, I think, to have a lot of the same guys back, and obviously Shane still calling the plays.
Ward is having a great training camp, and it was on full display on Tuesday in their joint practice with the Patriots.
He's just a tremendous player. He's got a natural feel, a natural knack for the game, on how to get open, how to run routes, and he makes plays. He's got strong hands, big body, big target for Daniel to throw to.
The Colts tight end, along with his quarterback Daniel Jones, had Indy rolling last season before Jones was injured. Well, his quarterback is back, and Warren is loving it. how blown away are you to see Daniel Jones out here doing what he's doing? Put it in perspective.
Yeah, I mean, for a lot of us, we probably aren't too surprised kind of based off the way we know how he works and what he's doing all offseason, but it is awesome to have him back after, a major injury like that. But yeah, he's a great player and a great teammate, so I'm really excited that he's doing well and healthy.
Warren told me the X factor to the Colts having success this year might not be on the field, but what's happening off it.
Obviously we're great players, but I think the way we care about each other and the friendships off the field is a big deal. And yeah, I think that can, it seems like a little thing, but I think that can be a big difference in winning and losing games and stuff like that. So it's a bunch of great players, but then you have that love for each other and playing for each other, I think is a big deal.
Appreciate Tyler Warren going one-on-one with yours truly to talk about his goals for this season, of course, hoping to help the Colts get to the playoffs for the first time in 6 years. Of course, we got much more on my conversation with him and more on the Colts. Make sure you download the All Indiana Sports app. I'm telling you, Colts fans, you need this app right here. Make sure you download it today. It is free. So we got the Colts and the Patriots getting set for preseason game number 1 coming up on Thursday. And, of course, we got you covered right here on Wish TV. On the road with the Colts here in Boston, Anthony Calhoun, Wish TV and WishTV.com.
The newest piece of military testing technology is right here in central Indiana. Officials cut the ribbon on the new sled track at Camp Atterbury. News 8's government reporter Garrett Berquist got to see it in action.
Normally, when the military wants to test the flares and chaff that aircraft use to fool incoming missiles, they need to schedule flight time. This is a solution.
Firing!
This is how you test fly flares without actually flying them. Strap them to a hydraulic sled able to go at least as fast as the speed of sound.
So it will greatly reduce the cost, the flight hours, the wear and tear on aircraft, the safety aspects for the crew, and will allow us to test quicker, to iterate faster.
Now Colonel Russell Strange used those flares to avoid a surface-to-air missile during the Iraq War. He says testing like what the sled track will do is the reason he's alive today.
These expendables are going to protect our air crew and those in the airplanes from incoming missiles by either defeating the heat-seeking or radar-seeking portions of those missiles.
Naval Surface Warfare Center Crane runs the track, but it's located at Camp Atterbury. Lewis says it's an ideal place because it's centrally located and it's secure.
Lots of moisture.
Technicians launched an empty sled for us on Wednesday afternoon as a demonstration. We had to remain indoors for safety and due to the weather. Crane staff say they need to do just a few final checks. Once it's ready, they say they'll be able to launch a test run every 20 minutes if they have to.
It's very personal. I've seen the older version is over in England, and it's kind of embarrassing, right, that we were counting on a foreign vendor. But now we have this in our backyard. It's organic. It's part of our ecosystem now, and I see decades of use coming out of this sled track.
And National Guard officials tell me once the sled track is operational, they should be testing out here at least once a month. At Camp Atterbury, I'm Garrett Bergquist for Wish TV and WishTV.com.
Wish TV is your education station. Kids are back to school, and it's time to tell us about your favorite teacher. Please nominate them for the Wish TV Golden Apple Award. It comes with a trophy, a school supply shopping spree to Teachers Treasures, and $500 thanks to our partners at Hensley Legal Group. Here's a look back at last year's winners.
Any idea what's going on?
What do you think it is?
The apple?
The Golden Apple Award!
So take all of this love, bask in it, grab onto it, and just keep going.
You have won our Wish TV Golden Apple Award for being an exceptional teacher.
Oh my goodness. So surprised. I didn't have a clue my family was coming.
You deserve it very much.
Oh.
And your parents have your big son.
What? Am I being great?
Congratulations, Katie.
Oh my God. What? What is going on?
Are you surprised?
Am I surprised?
Yes.
That this is happening? Yes, I'm very surprised, yes.
I can't think of anyone more deserving to receive the Golden Apple Award than you.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
You?
Oh my goodness, what is this?
You have won our Wish TV Golden Apple Award for being an exceptional educator.
We are all proud of you and the woman you've become today.
Words cannot express how grateful I am for you and your continuous dedication for us students.
Any idea what's going on?
Maybe. Maybe.
Well, you might be right. You have won our Wish TV Golden Apple Award for being an exceptional teacher.
For you to spend as you see fit. I'm sure it will go to all of your students, but congratulations.
Go get it back. Go get it back.
Congratulations, Mr. Wedlow. You really deserve it. All of your students love you so much.
Oh my God. Hi. Any idea what is going on?
No, I don't know.
You have won our Wish TV Golden Apple Award for being an exceptional teacher.
$500 from us. Really appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for being a great teacher and helping me understand this subject. Congrats on winning this award.
Being an exceptional teacher.
Thank you.
$500 for Coach Liz here.
I do it for them. These are my guys.
You are a great teacher, a great coach.
Congratulations, Coach Liz. You deserve this.
Being an exceptional teacher.
Wow, this is so awesome. What a surprise.
$500 to spend, which I'm sure you'll spend on your students.
Oh yes, absolutely.
He's a good teacher to everyone. Congratulations, Mr. LaHaye, for getting the Golden Apple Award.
Aw, thank you. Every month, we're going to surprise a deserving teacher with a Golden Apple Award, but first we need you to send in those nominations. You can go to wishtv.com/Golden Apple right now. Tell us why your teacher deserves to be our Golden Apple Award winner. Then watch Daybreak to see who our first winner is, starting in the end of September. This has been your News 8 Daily from Wish TV. I'm Hannah Mordeau. Watch us on Wish TV and wishtv.com.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go, connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.